June 19th, 2024. It's a Wednesday afternoon. Back at the dacha. Actually, back at my workshop at the dacha. And what am I going to do today? Well, let's turn the camera around and I'll show you. So, first things first, I have two lattices, one on the left, one on the right. I need to give them the second coat of the stain. And my shelving unit, I got to give it the first coat. So those are the three things that are on the priority today. I have a bit of a late start today because this week is an interesting week for me at school. So yesterday was my last day of teaching, and starting on Monday, so Monday, Tuesday, today, Wednesday, and then tomorrow and Friday is professional development week. So I had to, and actually I am, attending the professional development classes. So it's pretty busy. I finished my last class, plus I'm attending these courses. From what I understand, every 2 years, it's mandatory for us to take these professional development classes, and it just so happens that this year is the year that they're doing it. So it doesn't give me much time to work at the dacha. So what time is it right now? It's about 2 o'clock. And instead of wasting the day saying, oh, I'm not going to go to the dacha, I figured, you know what? I finished my professional development class and I'm going to come out to the dacha. I got to finish off the staining. The weather is holding off. It's not too bad. It was actually drizzling on the way in. And the weather forecast for today says it's about a 40% chance of rain. I don't know. As for temperature-wise, it's about 16 degrees right now, so it's very nice. Very nice for working. I just hope that it doesn't rain too much, because I'm going to be staining right over there, right at the entrance into my shop. Anyways, I gotta go and get started. Start my staining. Okay, so the second lattice is stained for the second time. And you can't really notice it right now, but once the stain is sucked into the wood, it's going to look a little bit darker and all the grains will just be exposed right out. It's going to look really cool. Okay, got to put it away, and then I'm going to start on that shelving unit. So here I am now staining my shelf unit, but I'm staining it upside down first, the back side. And I have completed everything on this side. So this is actually the underside. And on the inside here, so I don't have to bend over, I have the first two shelves, which is actually going to be the bottom shelves when I turn it over. So it's got a really nice look to it. And this is just the first coat, but I will end up putting two coats on. So it's going to look so much better. It's already looking good, but it's going to look even better. Okay, so now what I got to do is I got to flip it over to the other side so that I can finish staining the back side here. And the shelves, which will actually be the right side up. Okay, let's go at it. So here it is. It's all stained. Well, this is one coat. And I think it looks pretty good. There it is. So I'm going to put it inside my shop. Actually, just into the little veranda area over there. Let it dry, and I will be back in 2 days. Tomorrow I'm not going to come because I have my teacher training conference. So this will dry, and in 2 days on Friday I'll come back and I'll give it a second coat. Alright, gotta start cleaning up and gotta get out of here. Gotta go home. Well, I figure since I'm going to be taking off a little bit early today, I'd better water the plants in the greenhouse. Come on, let's turn the camera around. I'll show you what it looks like inside the greenhouse. Okay, so everything is healthy. Here are the peppers. And we got some beets and, of course, lettuce, dill, more lettuce, more peppers, and this is the tomatoes. And, of course, the strawberries, which we've got a lot. Now, they're not going to be in the greenhouse. They were only here temporarily until they get transplanted outside. And I got my water all ready, and I'll just give it a quick dose. Some areas might not need, because you could see there's still a lot of moisture in the ground, whereas over here, the peppers, they're going to need a little bit more water. All right, let's start watering. There it is. Just give it a little bit of water, just in areas that are a little bit dry. Make sure that the moisture is retained in the ground, and that's it. Very, very simple. I don't know, there's no art to it. Just give it water. That's it. Okay, I cleaned everything up and I'm ready to go home. It was a short day. I only stained 2 lattices and 1 shelf and watered the greenhouse, and that was it. So I'm going to be back not tomorrow, but Friday. We have that teacher training, teacher development in the morning. I actually have to do a presentation for my colleagues. And then after that, so in the second half of the day, I'm going to come out here to the dacha and check this out. The grass, I didn't cut it last week because it was raining last Friday. It's been raining all week. And so this is 2 weeks of no grass cutting. It's going to be high, and it's going to take not twice as long, but it'll probably add an extra 45 minutes to an hour, because the bag and the lawnmower will be filling up much faster. Oh well, more compost. So that's that. Anyways, take care and paka paka.